Good morning, people. How are you going today? Beck here again with just some news for you guys from this country, from Australia. We had a 5.8 magnitude earthquake in Melbourne overnight. Happened at 11:41 or 11:42 p.m. right before midnight on Pentecost. It is the second earthquake Melbourne has experienced within 2 years. In September 22nd, 2021, there was a 5.9 magnitude quake in the Yarra Ranges. Now just listen to me quickly, guys. I don't have much battery. Please, I'm going to do this quick. Alright, now that was in 2021. Then all of a sudden we have this new earthquake last night, just before midnight. Now a couple of strange things. As we know, when we're in touch with people, we can talk to real people and not fake media sources. So the word is, the people were getting an emergency alert as it was happening, not before. Okay? So that is very suspicious in itself. It's almost like they knew to the minute when it was going to happen. To me, that was really in your face, actually. You can say what you like, but I just smell a rat there totally. And also, a lot of people heard an explosion and then the earthquake. Now, my experience a few weeks back was there was an explosion. The earth did shake, but it was not as violent as what they experienced, nowhere near it. Like, you wouldn't call it an earthquake, but the house shook and the ground underneath us shook. So, if nobody had even mentioned this explosion, which several people have, what are we looking at? Now, the first one in 2021 was in the Yarra Ranges, approximately 3.5 hours to Melbourne CBD. But what happened was there was no fault line there, okay? What's happened is they are now, only as of March this year, saying that that fault line was a blind fault line. In other words, they didn't know it was there. So they're saying there's a fault line there. Now, are they making up that story and saying that fault line's there when no fault line exists, because they're actually doing underground whatever? Okay, these bangs and blasts that people are hearing all over the world. Remember when the boom started in 2014? Everyone was videos were coming out about these booms, mysterious booms, and it wasn't a boom up in the sky. So people were surmising these were underground explosions. So take from that what you will. Don't shoot the messenger. I did think I ticked a few people off this morning, but that's good, because I was only speaking what truth, that is, the truth has been revealed to me. I'm not out here doing this to have arguments. I love debating. I love debating. It's so good. It's very hard to find people you can debate with and them not get angry, because they've got to protect their position so bad. Whereas I'm just like, hey, if you could show me something different and the Lord leads me, oh, absolutely, you got to look at everything. So please, guys, just don't put yourselves in a box. Any box, anybody's box, anybody's. Leave yourself open to learning and teaching, because there is so much still to be revealed. It's not just all about the shape of the earth. It's not just all about the giants and the fallen. There's more. Okay, it goes deeper. We still have more digging to do. And, all these people that were saying we were going to be raptured on May 22nd, then they changed their job to May 28th. Well, we're still here, because it says we will be here till the last trumpet. Okay? I hope this finds you all well. And if there's any more information, I know there have been aftershocks, but yes, like I said, that was at Sunbury, that the earthquake happened this morning. Last night at midnight, just before. So things are happening. They're doing certain maneuvers. They're making certain decisions. So keep your eyes peeled. And I also checked the fault lines under Victoria. There are 3 main fault lines. I checked the fault lines for Queensland. There's 3 fault lines now because of the blind one, but there were only ever 2 in Victoria. And I checked the fault lines in Queensland. There are 3 that run through my area that we were never, ever taught about, ever. They didn't want us to know we were living on fault lines. Yeah, we live on fault lines. Right here in East Queensland, we are not far from the Moreton fault line, the Perry fault line. You know, it's just ridiculous. And were we taught this? No. No, we were taught that Australia will never have an earthquake. Well, guess what? Maybe they were right, because maybe they weren't earthquakes. So the Father said, I really truly believe, he said this to me, not anybody else. He said, you will be able to discern between my judgments and their judgments upon the human race. There will be a distinct difference between my judgments and theirs. Now, straight off the bat, there is something very suspicious about that earthquake. Let's just call it that for now. So this is Beck. This is just a bit of information for you. Sorry for those I offended this morning with my millennial rain talk. And I love you very much. This is Beck. I'm out.